Welcome back to Thunkable, and congratulations! You've made it to the last tutorial of the Intermediate App Building series. Good for you! We are very proud of your accomplishment, and stay tuned till the end of the video for a special surprise. In this tutorial, we are going to build a Fire-based chat app, where you will be able to chat with your friends in real time. This app is pretty easy to make, but very powerful. It's also easy to customize and add a lot of your own features. Let's get started and call this app Intermediate App 10. Chat app. First, let's drag and drop a label component into the phone. Hello, label. And let's have this label be centered. So click on Align Vertical, Center to, and then let's scroll down to the bottom over here. We want to click the Title Visible checkbox. So now the app doesn't have a title bar. It's gone. Look at that, magic. Next, let's click on the label. We are going to rename this to Message Label. Very good. And let's make the font size of the text 28. And let's set the font to Robot Regular, because who doesn't like robots? Roboto Regular, good. Let's also set the label's width to 80%. And what are we going to have this say? Let's just have the text say, hashtag latest post. Hashtag latest post. Hey, that's a pretty cool hashtag. Let's go ahead and text that hashtag to Shaquille O'Neal right now. And if you would like to tweet at Thunkable, you can tweet at us at Thunkable, or you can just, send a message again to Shaquille O'Neal, which is at Shaq. You can wish Shaq a great day. Tell him we said so. Next, let's add a text box label to the phone. That's over. This is where we are going to type our messages. And let's also rename this component. Let's call it Message Text. Very good. Good show. Good for you. Let's make the font size 28 over here. And let's also set the width of the component to 80%. And let's also set the text color to blue. That's a fun color, blue. Next, we're going to scroll down to where it says hint. This is for writing a hint in the text box. That's going to tell your app users that they can write something. Let's have the hint be, let's say, type anything. Great. Next, we need a button. Good friend, the button. So let's drag and drop a button to the bottom. And when we click this button, it's going to send the text. So let's rename this the send button. Send button. And we can change the button's color to red. That's nice. Nice red button. And let's set the size of the font to 20. 20. And let's change the button's text. Let's have it say, I don't know, send. Let's have it say send. That makes sense. Great, send. Let's say you're making a fun app with your friends. You can make this button say anything you want. You can make it say, I don't know, like, you want to call it the toothpaste button? That's totally your choice. Let's also change the button shape to rounded. That can be done over here. Let's set the button's color. Let's set the text color to white. That's a nice color for the text. And you can do that over here. Next, go into the experimental section. That's on the other side over here. We're going to drag and drop a Fire-based component into the app. And let's do that. Good. And for the last step, let's just add a label in between where it says latest post and where the text box is. Let's do that. And let's just delete the text Yeah. So now we have a little more space. And again, if you want to space things out in your app, this is how you do it. You add a label and you delete the text. Good for you. And hey, look at that. Look at the time. It's time to block it out.
Hey Beaver, can you get me some cookies?
I don't have cookies, I have blocks. So this app starts working when we write something and then hit the send button. So let's get a button block component. Let's type in when send button dot click. When send button dot click. And there we go. This is the block that we want. Next, we want the button to call Firebase to store the message that we have written. So type in call Firebase, and let's pick the one that says firebase.storeValue. Go ahead and thunk that in. Great. Now we will be storing the message text with Firebase. So let's type in message text.text. Message text. There we go. Thunk this into the opening over. Yeah, very good. This is the value that we are going to store, the text. Next, we want to give this value a name, or as we call it, a tag. So type in text, because we want a blank text component. There we go, text block. Go ahead and thunk that into the first opening that says tag. So this is just the tag, the name that we're going to call the text. Let's just call it message. Terrific thunking. Now we know from the previous Firebase tutorial that Firebase is able to detect changes in data. In this case, whenever you send a new message, that will be a change in the data. So we need to tell this app when Firebase detects a change, which means when Firebase gets a new message, it should put that message in the label, the message label. And then we're going to be able to see it. So let's type in when Firebase underscore db1 dot data changed. Here we go. Firebase underscore 1 dot db data changed. So go ahead and put this block right under the other block. Next, we need an if and then block. So type in if. Go ahead and thunk that in. Now, what we basically want to say, if data has been changed, that's the if, and that data is the message, then update the message. So remember the tag from before? We want to say if the tag equals the message. So let's go into the math section and pull out an equal block. Go ahead, that's over here, thunk that in. So if the tag, let's get the tag from over here. I'll go ahead and thunk that in. If the tag equals the message, let's just copy and paste this message block and go ahead and thunk that in. Then we want to set the message label text. So type in set message label text. Go ahead, that's it. Thunk that right in. And what do we want it to set the text to? Well, we want to set it to the updated data, and that's just the updated message. So that information will be stored as a value in Firebase. So let's just go to the value block over here and thunk in the get value block. Good show. Hey, look, that's the end of your app. That was fast. Let's see it in action. Congratulations! You have officially completed the Intermediate App Building Tutorial Series. Good for you! And as a special treat, we've created this video where we tweet congratulations to you, but we tweet it at people like Shaquille O'Neal. We hope that you've enjoyed building 10 intermediate Thunkable apps, and that you will continue building apps for our advanced app building tutorial series. See you next time, and thanks for thunking!